Hey guys, welcome to one of my tarot readings. My name is Ian. I work with animal energies. And we're going to get into what your person is feeling about you right now. This video is kind of intended for Leo, but cross watchers are welcome. I've had this deck for about 3 years, and I've enjoyed it, and I think the cards are beautiful. Already getting messages right there. So I will say a prayer. Spirit guides and the viewer, I hope that you will be a part of this. Let me draw your energy to confirm the legitimacy of the reading for you. Obviously, we saw the Five of Wands and the Four of Wands. I feel like there's a choice for you to make, and what you're wanting to do is stand up for the type of home that you want. I say that a lot, but that was the Four of Wands that came out with it the first time, this Five of Wands. It's like you have an idea for a home or a good relationship that you want to have, and that's what you'll stand for, and no less. I feel like you're not worried about leaving behind who you're not vibing with. It's like you're not afraid of that anymore. The Hermit in reverse and the Three of Cups. If you got choices in partners right now, then you're not afraid to tell who's who to go bite the dust and hit the road. I think there's something deeper going on inside of yourself, and you realize that that's really special. Two of Cups and the Lover's card. The Two of Cups, for a lot of people, is your soulmate. And for me, it means like a balance of emotion and sometimes a choice. I think you're choosing this. See the Two of Cups and came out with the Magician. I think you're waiting for this person to speak up and say the right thing and to show you that they'll stand up for you. I saw the Strength card. I was mixing, and that's the Devil in reverse. I feel like you're letting it come as it comes, but you really love this person. Deep in your spirit, I'm hearing the Magician and the Two of Pentacles, or the Ten of Pentacles. Spirit, what is this person thinking about my viewer? Okay, last card. Wow. So I'm hearing what they don't tell you is that you seem like you're really hardworking, and stable, and so you have this kind of empathy around you. You listen to and consider other people. What they look like they're telling you is that, oh, I kind of like expect to see you here always. Like when you work with somebody and then you leave the job and you're like, okay, I'll never probably see you anywhere else except at work, which I was used to. You could have just met this person in passing, and like you've been questioning what they really have been feeling about you, and Spirit says that they think that even though maybe you guys have been apart or have gone on very traditional routes, you know, like work, you know, where you don't follow your heart, um, across that, they've seen you as a very hardworking individual. And I drew the Ten of Pentacles on top of all of this as a general energy for it. It's like you don't see how much that you guys appreciated each other really in depth, like you never talked about it. Okay, spirits, please show us what our viewer needs to see. The World and the Magician in reverse. I think you know that you got the world ahead of you, and Spirit is telling you to keep a close eye over it all. Because you will inherit it. Like, really, listen to what's happening around you. I drew the Magician 3 times when I was splitting the deck, and each with a different card. This is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. It's like telling you about this balance. There's another 2 card with the Magician. The balance. And knowing what's happening around you. Spirit guides, please elaborate. The Magician again and the Ace of Cups. As you're going on this new love, really, like, take time to make it everything that you could ever want it to be, because you have the power invested in you by your creation that gives you the ability to make this what you want to be. The Tower, the Justice, the Four of Swords. Your blessings will come to you through patience, and they will come with justice, and they will come with trials. This is also a major arcana card right in between these 2 kind of big energies that I drew, and it's the Temperance with the 8 of Cups. In your life, sometimes that will look like change. And being with this person, it can require change. And it takes them realizing and accepting that this connection also requires change. And your faith and your fortitude through all of this and your patience will really bring in blessings that are made to be here with you. As long as you are open to doing the right thing, you know. Not hiding is what I heard in my mind. I think now's the time for you to start thinking about a family. Start making choices about the partners that you're letting in that align more with who you want to be. Spirit, more about how this person is feeling about my viewer right now. I think they're trying to manifest this new beginning with you, because they see how when they knew you resembled this fortified behavior. Like, if you love, your love's not going anywhere. I think that you're really strong, and you've stood up for what you believe in times that you didn't really know that it was going to turn out the way you needed it to. But you stood for it anyway. I'm hearing God will bless you for it. In time. 9 of Pentacles. Almost to the 10 of Pentacles. This tortoise in the race, you know, the tortoise and the hare. They both try to get to the finish line. The tortoise really isn't trying to get to the finish line. in spirit. It just takes step by step. But at the Nine of Pentacles, he knows he's almost there. And what's important to him is that he crosses the finish line. So he's not rushing at the beginning and not rushing at the end. Spirit says it's to be the same with things in your life. The Fool and the Strength card. I feel like you have not only shown strength, but it will, going forward, will also require strength. There's some things in the universe that go upward linearly, and some things that travel upward exponentially. And I think that being on a level that's higher will take an exponential amount of work. There's other elements that are linear, like the amount of assets you work for in this life, the stability that you're craving and that you'll build and receive depending on what you put in. The spirit can be exponential and earth can be linear in these ways. I think it's time to be wise about what you're putting away in your life. Not just the physical I'm hearing, but energetically, what are you bidding for, or what are the seeds that you are planting in your life? And the Empress card. I think that you are just ready to just be down your path. Even though it's the beginning, it's beautiful because of it. Oh. I dropped my cards. The King of Wands is still on top, and the Eight of Cups comes out again. I think that I think when you remain open spiritually, you'll just be able to adapt to so many more changes that can possibly happen in your life. And the amount of changes that you can handle in your life will reflect the amount of changes that Spirit can throw into your life to give you a different one that you have the ability to mold easier. When I was growing up, I went from school to school, and I saw how much easier it was to start over every year. The longest I stayed out of school all through high school was 2 years. It was okay that way, I guess. But you learn that. If you like the way I read, please join me for other readings. You can check out a link in the description. It sends you to my blog. I set up that just has a free study sheet for you if you're interested in tarot. But I appreciate that you're here. I'm sending love to all of you guys. And your guides do as well. Okay. I've drawn some cards in some arbitrary manner, and I don't know exactly what they mean yet, so we're going to read it. I see 2 aces, Ace of Swords and Ace of Cups. It's almost like in your life and in your spirit, there's just thinking and feeling that's really going to impact what's the energy that's here. And I have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. Very interesting. It's like the actions that you're taking to manifest in your physical life. The wands represent actions. And I had a feeling that these two in different planes, the X and Y plane, being Ace of Cups and Ace of Swords, will show you that your thoughts and your feelings will affect your actions that you need to take to have an elevated stance in your life, to be truly elevated with your partner, with your future. This is the Two of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. It's kind of like a side message. I think it's Spirit saying that you can take things slow to work through thoughts in your head, to think about exactly what chances you're going to give to the future. There's a lot of different flavors for your pathway, the future. It's up to you to decide what simple ingredients to throw in, for your own protection. Okay, Spirit. What else is going on with our viewer? Please show us everything. Here it is. It's the Wheel of Fortune. It's what Spirit has for you that you don't see yet. Spirit, what about this relationship? Maybe. I do love readings. Spirit shows me the Empress and the Knight of Swords. When you let love go, it's going to come back to you. And sometimes the person doesn't come back, but the love comes back to you. It's like allowing yourself to give it to yourself. You put it in the wind and you want this person to grow, and that's love. And when this person chooses you, it's all the much more beautiful. And Spirit says you deserve that for your life. It's like you got big things ahead of you. What are you going to do with it? It's up to you. I'm talking about your life, not just spirituality and the spiritual side of things, but it's how it affects your life here. I think we all take for granted how precious our lives are, and it's bad to imagine a future that doesn't even exist or that's impossible for you, but that's like imagining the impossible. And that is more now than ever, obviously, the strength that, we've demonstrated as human beings is that imagination and ingenuity and a force behind it, a purpose leads us into the future with everybody running forward, When you're with your loved one, your partner, and you're doing that for your own lives together, it's the most beautiful feeling. I just pulled the Page of Swords twice for the same message, but with the King of Pentacles now. Some strength in your family life, in your love life is coming around you. It's like dwelling around you. It's like you're dwelling in it. It's not just coming for you. The Page of Swords and the Chariot. Oh my gosh. It's not just the things that are coming and changing naturally for you, but it's also just part of your nature to, it's like you don't have to try very hard. Page of Swords, the Sun. Don't be afraid to tell everybody how you feel, or nobody will know. I think this is part of the change that you need to, part of the change that will, or something, a catalyst that will accelerate the change. Page of Cups and the Seven of Wands. I think Spirit has something really beautiful for you. And it's not innocent, it's adolescent, but it's the foundation for a much larger structure. And Spirit knows this. The Page of Cups and the Seven of Wands. This is a royal card, the Page of Cups. And this is the Seven of Wands. This is the adventure of our emotions in a royal energy, and it'll get to the King of Wands eventually, where it will be mature, our full like internal world realized emotionally. And this is the Seven of Wands. It's like us basically standing up for ourselves in our everyday life with our decisions, you know. Three of Wands is here, and the Four of Pentacles. I think you're choosing this life. You're coming back to it, and it's not the first time your soul has been here. So with that, we're going to go into the extended. You can rent it on Vimeo for $8. Just click the link, and you fill out a little account information. You can also see the free stuff on my blog. And I love all you guys, and we're going to go spend another bit together. So I'll see you over there.